I still can't get over how. Let's just start. What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z. Actually, let's use clown music. We need to use clown music. What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back. This is the video. Look, just finished a live stream with Tiger and Josh, going over the Dokkan Now video. Dokkan Now is a global presentation where it allows for the producers to go over some of the exciting things that are coming up in Dokkan for the global players. So right here, this special program has been released on our official social media pages. Dokkan's Battles producer will unveil the latest information on the upcoming campaign. Unveil means that it hadn't been veiled before, but it was. And therein lies the problem. So I was on stream an hour before this video was supposed to go up. So I was hanging out with chat, talking to him. Was it half an hour? Was it 45 minutes before the stream or the video was supposed to drop? All of the information was released on Twitter on the JP Dokkan. Now, if it was actually an hour before, I can see why it happened because of the whole daylight savings thing. I can understand that because I don't know if Japan actually does daylight savings. I know even certain parts of the United States doesn't even practice daylight savings. So that is one issue. But the lack of communication that has to exist or not exist, if you will, to do this is just mind-boggling. Because when we then saw the actual Dokkan Now, it literally revealed everything that we're about to see. So on JP Twitter, we got all of this information. Tech, LR, Android 17, Super 17. He is a GT bosses and an Androids lead. We will go over the build in just a second. This was released early, so we got to see the animation, the super attack. By the way, I am excited for the unit simply because the animations are cool. I'm a big Mega Man fan, and that first attack really kind of incites this Mega Man kind of vibe in my head because of the Mega Buster. So I like that. But as far as the unit, we'll talk about that. So everyone was talking about this, and, you know, the Dokkan community was set ablaze because of this news, leaving to only one question. What the heck is the point of the Dokkan Now? When the Dokkan Now took place, and actually I think just a couple minutes before, or it might have happened concurrently, but then Global Dokkan dropped the news. Do they not understand that global players have friends who are JP players and vice versa? In this day and age, in this digital age of the dissemination of information, like everyone is able to get access to everything, everywhere, all the time. How do they not understand that JP Dokkan's news hits global Dokkan players? I don't understand that. And so they dropped this, and this is going to be what we talk about. Look at this, Goresh. Everybody's just laughing because this was so pathetically hilarious that I just can't help but laugh. I don't have anything else to really say other than they just can't seem to figure this out. They can't seem to understand that releasing a premiere video to reveal new information doesn't work when you already released the information. So now let's talk about the unit. So for those of you who didn't watch the stream, no worries, I will talk about the unit right now. We are getting an LR Extreme Tech Super 17. I called it. Since they revealed, I think it was the Goten Trunks and the Gohan Goten, the GT duos back during the Dual Dokkan Fest. I'm saying this because a lot of people were really thinking it was going to be Baby, especially because there was a new sprite in Dokkan for the Chain Battle boss Baby. Not just the new art, but actually a new sprite. So that led a lot of people to think that it was going to be an LR Baby. Not a Baby Vegeta, but an LR Baby. And then also, with the recent announcement of the Omega Shenron, people thought that maybe Omega Shenron, or not Omega Shenron, but Sin Shenron, this EZA, wait, upcoming, where is it? Yeah, with the recent announcement of this guy, people thought that maybe there might be something along these lines coming up too, because it's still in the spirit of GT. I think, for the most part, most people were not thinking it was going to be Garlic Jr., because that's a JP Dokkan Fest, or not Dokkan Fest, but V-Jump scan. So it was going to be something GT related. It was going to be Super 17 Baby, Sin Shenron, Omega, whatever. We called it. For those of you who did assume it was going to be 17 like me, congratulations. We are able to use logic. The animations for the GT duos included Super 17 in there, So it just seemed very likely that Super 17 was going to be the lead for GT Boss. Now, what I thought was originally going to happen was that we were going to get a fusion, an extreme fusion, where Hellfighter 17 and regular 17 fuse together after a certain amount of time, certain amount of turns, kind of like the Potara Fusion Vegito and the Fusion Dance Gogeta from the 3-year LRs. I thought that we were going to get that. We didn't. So I guess that could be a thing in the future. But now let's talk about the unit. GT bosses and androids, key +4, 150% across the board. That's good until you see the passive. So here's where the problem comes up. So first of all, the super attack raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then the 18 key, let me see, where's the 18 key? 18 key causes mega colossal to the enemy, greatly lowers defense. Those are the super attacks. Then for the passive, attack and defense +170. Great start. Plus an additional attack and defense +17% per android's category ally, self-excluded, attacking in the same turn. So that means that if you really want to gain the most out of that line of passive, you have to have 2 other androids on rotation. Which means you're probably going to want to have an android team. Because you don't want to have a situation where you just can't get them on the team or on the rotation on the first turn or second turn or whatever. Because that could, determine life or death for you on a certain event. Then, another passive, plus an additional attack and defense +17% per target Goku category ally, self-excluded attacking in the same turn. So the exact same thing is happening for androids and target Goku. So let's load up those 2 categories right now, and let's see what we've got to work with here. Androids and target Goku. Interesting how they're pushing for androids and target Goku when he's a lead for GT bosses? Kind of weird, right? A little weird. There's target Goku. And where the heck is androids? Oh my gosh, this is the problem with this. Androids. Okay. So, if you look at this, where can you find some androids that are also target Goku? That's a good question. Well, let's go to the target Goku side. You got Android 13, you got Android 14, 15, you got Cell, the androids, LR51, Super 17, and then you just got a whole bunch of other stuff. So your options for fully realizing his passive just for that alone are limited. Okay, now let's go back. Let's continue. Reduces damage received by 17% plus an additional attack plus 13% for 3 turns after the turn in which an attack was received. I do like that they're more explicit and more distinct with their wording, so it's very clear what's happening. So the turn that you get hit, you're not getting damage reduction. You're getting it the turn after. So that's different from the Super 17 AGL, because on the Super 17 AGL, you stack your damage reduction on that very moment that you get hit. Here, it's a little bit different. So that is something to consider. And then, high chance of key +1 with each attack received. It's not even a guarantee. It's a high chance, and it can go up to 7. So, right away, the problem that came to my mind, and to a lot of people, this is not a very original opinion, but it's the fact that he's a GT Boss's leader, but the passive has nothing to do with GT Bosses whatsoever. If we go to GT Bosses and we try to find which units in GT Bosses actually fits both androids and target Goku, you've got Super 17 and Cell. Wait, actually, I don't even... wait. This Cell might actually be target Goku, because he's literally trying to get revenge for the Goku. Yeah, target Goku. So you got Super 17, you got the Underworld Cell. That's it. And then the other Super 17s. That's it. Not good. Not good. So it seems like you're probably only going to get half of the stats that you'd want to get, for the most part, on a turn. And then, I don't know, just... That right there depreciates the value of the unit, in my opinion. I still think, overall, he's going to be good individually, and a lot of people I feel like are quick to overreact. I might have said something that kind of made people feel that way, but to be clear, on paper, he looks disappointing as far as a leader. But as an individual unit, he's still going to produce. And then, of course, the reduced damage and the attack plus 17%, all that stuff is going to add up on top of the fact that he's got 170%, folks. That's a lot. That's a lot going in. Now let's go over the rest of it. Oh yeah, his links. Android Assault, Fuse Fighter, GT, Legendary Power, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. He is not a big bad boss. Now I know this is, this might be a little nitpicky, but if you're a GT boss leader, why aren't you a big bad boss? I don't know, just this doesn't seem right to me. Alright, now let's move on. Let's talk about the rest of it. Active skill. Electro Eclipse Bomb. The animation looks really cool. I will show you that in a second. Can be activated after the character receives 7 or more attacks in battle. 7. So you gotta get hit 7 times. Yeah. And when it happens, you lower the enemy's attack and defense by 17% after causing ultimate damage. People are not gonna be happy about this. I don't mind it so much because, as most of you should know at this point, I prefer running longer events anyway. And those are the challenging events. So I don't think people should be too upset by this, but it is also laughable that it is a pretty lengthy time restriction, but it's fine. You might run into Legendary Gokuben on turn 1, you get hit like 10 times. It happens. So there's the active skill. And I think that's it for the unit. So overall, I think his leader skill is very, very misplaced. This is not a good thing to have GT Boss as your lead when your passive doesn't have anything to do with it. I think that was a misstep on their part. I wish that they actually put more effort into maybe making him more GT Boss friendly, but they didn't. So there you have it. That's how the unit looks. My thoughts is he's meh. I'll see how he is when I actually summon him and use him. Now let's take a look at the animations. For those of you who missed it, let me load up the audio for you guys to listen. The active skill, the voice acting is actually pretty decent on the JP and on the global side. The global side's actual dialogue is cheesy as all heck, but the voice acting for both are actually pretty decent, so check this out. Mega Buster!
究極のパワーアップを遂げた俺に敵はいない。地獄へ行け、電撃地獄玉。
So that is what he does. I like it. I think it looks cool. I love this Mega Buster. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. And this is his regular super tech, so I'll be seeing a lot of this. I like the unit aesthetically. I think he's cool. The unit as a whole, though, people have their opinions. So feel free to let me know yours. Not let me yours. Let me know yours in the comments down below. How you feel this unit is. But overall, as a leader, man, not good. If they're going to do GT Boss, if this is going to be our first major summonable GT Boss leader, at least make it something we can use. Look at the links. Android Assault. What are you going to use Android Assault on GT Bosses? Super 17. By the way, the global side, we are going to be getting the same name update soon. So keep that in mind. The units that you have to choose from will be a lot more lenient because you'll have the same name update. Android Assault. Nope. Super 17. But you don't get the link. My God. That's it. That's all I got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you are taking this as well as I am, this hilarious clown show that is Global Dokkan. I don't get it. I don't understand what the point of this Dokkan Now even was. If there wasn't going to be anything new and it was just going to be this, why do it? I don't get it. Also, I will say, we will miss you, Sho. This is his last Dokkan Battle appearance. He is stepping away, so thank you, Sho. But I wished your last appearance came with better news, because this is all we got. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know what you think of Global Dokkan and how they executed this Dokkan Now. Is there any point to a Dokkan Now? And what do you think of Super 17? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! If you don't want to talk about all that, just answer this one question. Do you think my assessment of the unit as a leader is accurate? Do you agree that the passive is not at all conducive to his leader skill, given that they are supporting entirely different things? Let me know your thoughts, alright? Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and always remember to laugh at Dokkan responsibly.